All right, let's talk about this question. What is the slope of the line that's perpendicular to this line? Well, there's a couple ways to do that. I'm going to show you the fastest way, then we'll talk about some of the slower ways that most people try to do this. Well, you're supposed to know that standard form, this, for a line is ax plus by equals c, and the slope when you have something in standard form is negative a over b. In other words, it's the opposite of whatever a is divided by b. So this line has a slope of negative 3 over 2, negative, the opposite of a over b. So the slope of this line is negative 3/2. Therefore, the line that's perpendicular to this has a negative reciprocal slope or an opposite reciprocal slope. So the answer is 2/3. This is an ACT math test type of problem, but you see these kind of problems in Algebra 2, you see them in college algebra, and maybe even perhaps Algebra 1 if you have a really sharp Algebra 1 teacher that's really testing your intellect. So the line that is perpendicular to this has a negative reciprocal slope, which means the slope is going to be flipped and it's going to have the opposite sign. So that's the reason the final answer is 2/3. So the slope of that line is this, but the answer to the question is that because we want the perpendicular line to this, the slope of the perpendicular line to that. Now, so that's the fast way to do that. Know standard form, know how to find the slope, go through the procedure there to find that. What most people do is they don't know this. So what they do is they do what they can do, and there's nothing horrific about this. It's just not the fastest way to do it. And when you're taking the ACT, you need fast. What they'll try to do is they'll put it in slope-intercept form. So more people know this. They know slope-intercept form, and they know this is the slope. Well, that's good. That's great. I'm glad they know that. Anyway, so what they'll do is they'll try to take this and put it in that form. So they do this. They subtract 3x from both sides like this. Of course, those cancel. They do all this math right here. Divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. Of course, those cancel. Aha! So they eventually get the slope is that, and then hopefully they put this answer for all the same reasons. But you realize this is a little time consuming. And if you're taking the ACT test, you have 60 minutes to do 60 questions. So every second you can save is really good. So keep that in mind. So when a line is in standard form, the slope is the opposite of a over b. It's that. And you could answer the question quickly. You should know slope-intercept form too, because there are going to be some questions where you have to use slope-intercept form. So this is valuable. So by the way, the slope on this is negative 3/2, and the y-intercept would be 19 over 2 if anybody was interested. So that's one of the benefits of slope-intercept form, is you can find the y-intercept pretty quickly. Anyway, study this, know this. If we, on the other hand, if we were looking for a line that was parallel to this, then the answer would have been this, because parallel lines have the same slopes. Perpendicular lines have negative reciprocal slopes. And again, negative reciprocal, some people call it opposite reciprocal. It means you're going to, the reciprocal is the inversion of the fraction, so you're flipping the fraction. The opposite, or the negative part, means it's going to have a different sign. So if it was negative, it would be positive. If it were positive, it would have been negative. It's the opposite sign, or the negative reciprocal. All right, see ya.